would have the conversation of, hey, my nigga, funobuza moyen. Kanti, while on that day, my nigga, I won't forget it. The petting good yep like. At Ustapur again phone in. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything, Stabs. I'm chilling with tools. He's like, are you in Johannesburg? I'm like, yes. He's like, do this show on air 3 to 6 a.m.
Easy.
Broke down crying. Saying I couldn't even speak to Steps. I was just like, oh, shut. Start crying. Actually, you're taking me back. Start crying for a bit. And then Jules is like, what's happening? I'm like, Doug, do you know what happened? I'm now part of programming. And it's like, yo, uzoba broke amasita. Say broke kakatina. And I was making a lot of money because I was good, dog sales. And I was getting commission, dog.
It was like, commission as well.
Dog. So the likes of all tools, I was part of the academy where tools and you don't know the likes of Naleti Staple, Tina, who's part of the clientele life ad. You don't know the likes of Van Wele, who's part of the executive at Samro. You don't know the likes of crazy people, dog. Crazy people. I work with amazing people. So that's why I didn't even think I was gonna make it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how it happened, dog. And from there, I didn't stop. I kept on moving.
So, and go Tuesday, broke away. 3 to 6 was weekdays.
No, it was just weekends. Saturday and Sunday.
Weekends.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Ayiko. Yeah.
Ayiko.
Man, of course, I think we spoke about why in your journey, and I think right now, which is also a very good context. Like, from Hawaii, when does Touch HD happen?
I get fired from why. Okay, now let me give you context as to how I get fired from why.
Yeah.
I get fired from why because I said this off camera. I said, new coach, new team, which is like football. And that's what you said.
Yeah.
Now, new coach, new team is exactly what happened to me. And he said it to me from the get-go. He's like, we are not going to renew your contract. This is what's going to happen. And immediately I go into a declining phase, right? So when I go onto an air, when I go on air, immediately it's just a thing of I'm trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, I shouldn't prove myself. I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? If you don't like me, I didn't see it like that at the time. Hey man, I get lit, I miss a couple of shows. That's what I was. Like I got drunk and I missed a couple of shows. And I got fired.
Fired from it.
Yeah. Get fired straight after getting fired.
Wait, Simo. Lendo ends because of contract by renew.
Yes,
okay.
yes. When Tumelo arrives, dog, you must understand that he's got his. It's not his favorites, but like I said, new coach, new team. You know what I mean? I tell my mom, which I shouldn't have done, but Umadlamini starts fighting my battles, you know what I mean? Which didn't work well for me because now took a, hey, fuck you, you know?
You took to man?
Yeah.
Shout out to moms, that's mad business, yeah?
Yeah, man. Via email. Yeah, via email. Hey, fuck you, man. You don't know what you're leaving here. You know what I mean? I leave, I think, after 2 months having been fired, go to Cape Town. And the same person, Cox, shout out to Colin Dow. Guys, you guys don't know the likes of Colin Dow. Colin Dow, Moses Dow, the Dow brothers are the people that shot the likes of Real Housewives of Durban, Real Housewives of everything here, a lot of other stuff, but the Dow brothers are amazing. So I grew up under Colin Dow, so he's got a soft spot for me, you know. So Colin just says, don't worry, it's coming again. I go to Cape Town. Cape Town is not my place, first of all, and also my family wasn't supposed to be part of Cape Town. It was a place of restitute because, honestly speaking, it didn't resonate with me. I loved it though. I loved Cape Town because Cape Town was a different experience, different audience, you know, and that's what I love about radio, I love about media. It's because you're gonna get a different kind of audience. Now, I get there and Colin says, don't worry, I'm gonna put you on the TV gig, you know? So I'm thinking, maybe, hi, welcome, this is all, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, it was me being a runner. I'm running, I'm picking up batteries, you know what I mean? And then Touch calls me. So in between that, I'm doing, so in between that, right, I have a conversation with people from Nigeria, right? Sound City at the time. Shout out to King James. King James hits me up while I'm in Cape Town. He says, come to Johannesburg, I want to give you something. I go to Johannesburg, get there, and he's not giving me something. He just wants to see who I am, how I relate, and whatnot. I'm like, so much money for nothing. Dog, you don't understand London Sunday Mali is fly safe. You know what I mean? No. The end boy. And then Touch calls me, I think 2 months after, and it's like, yo, and it's Touch, dog. Yeah. Yo, how are you doing? I'm great, how are you, Touch? I'm great. Oh, okay, look. What I want to do, dog, it sounded like I was on air. Legit, dog. I sounded like I was on air because that's how he speaks. He's like a great guy, dog, like a great guy. But he ain't got a lot. So, what is it? Yeah, cool, Touch, how are you doing? I'm good, how are you? Good. Come through, I want you to do the breakfast show. I'm like, the breakfast show? The breakfast show? I just came from midnight to 3 at Y with Tulan.
For context, for people who are not on radio, it's like, intern, and then you go to I, manager. Before you even skip like sort of like the other phases. That's essentially because it's like breakfast is it's like the pinnacle of where you can
the stages.
Yeah.
So in radio it's either breakfast or drive. And when you do drive, also when you're doing drive, you're not better than breakfast. Because the people that you're waking up in the morning are the people that are actually, it's drive time, like it's traffic time. So we're looking for traffic, not even traffic in the sense of imotos, pakisha and binge. We're looking for people that are going to be listening to what we're doing. So if you're in a car, if you're at home, if you're talking to a friend, you are listening to us at that time, right? I'm like, I've never done this before. I'm in deep end now. Yo, hop into deep end. My homie Tulani at the time had...
Chose Madal.
Yes. Chose Madala had just been fired as well from the same person, right? I've got nothing against two men. You must know that. I've got nothing against two men. And also, if Tumelo hadn't done what he did, I wouldn't be where I am. I think God works in mysterious ways, and those mysterious ways are either to teach or to make you wait. Because, for example, I've got a saying that says, if uThixo bengafuni ufike ngexesha, which means that if God didn't want you arriving on time, there's something that He's trying to sort you out of you arriving on time. He's laying out the red carpet.
Yeah, we are Chendula.
He's laying out the red carpet for umntanam. Umntanam uyafika ngoku. You know what I mean? And that's what He did for me. Because on countless times, I had a New Year in Cape Town where I knelt down and prayed, and I started crying again, because I cry when I'm pissed off. Then I was bad. I wanna fuck you up. That's when I cry. But I can't touch you. I start crying. Or I am in like dire need of help. I'll start crying. That's me. So he called me, got there, did breakfast, and then he says, no, I'm closing down the station. I remember when the summons came to his office. And the summons were saying that they owed them for Boomtown in Durban, July, for whatever year they were at. I'm not too sure. And that happened, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm going to lose a job here. Immediately, I was just like, he doesn't have money. You know what I mean? And that time, I'm a radio guy, you know what I mean? Like Radio 101. My shit is just radio. Like, I can't tell you anything about being a doctor, for example. I can't tell you how to be a flight attendant. I can't tell you how to be a pilot. I can't tell you how to be a police officer. Well, even though my mom was one, you know what I mean? But and those people, like, I can't tell you about your profession. But it was so amazing when I could understand a person that understood me. And Touch didn't give me that. You know, Touch didn't give me the sign out day. Touch didn't give me the day of reconciliation, of, you know, Amanda Simo. He didn't give me the day of being better. I was dope. I was killing it. You know who I was working with at the time? The likes of Spark.
Spark, yeah.
Spark. I was working with Spark. Spark is amazing. Spark is amazing. Knows his cues. You can see he's a television guy. Spark. So immediately what he'd do is that he would take his television knowledge and put it on radio. And it worked. Because Spark knows when to keep quiet. And he knows when to give you, let's go. You know what I mean? Because you've got it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I did that, and then that ended. Went back to Cape Town again. Hurt my feelings. And then I started
I want us to
drinking,
do
dog.
this
And then I
segue before
started
we get
drinking.
back to Cape Town, because I think that this is a very good stage for the conversation or the topic with music. There was a great, like, Touch HD and all these other audio-visual platforms that came after that gave very good grounds for what we have right now when it comes to podcasting and. Do you think if Touch HD came around this time, they would have been more successful?
No.
Why?
Do you know why?
That, yeah?
Because our data prices haven't changed. And also there's a digital divide.
Mm.
I'm in the Eastern Cape right now. I'm a producer in the Eastern Cape. And I'm going to be a producer in every other province. You know, like my shit doesn't end here, you know. I'm also a television writer, you know what I mean? But I know for a fact that the Eastern Cape doesn't have more than enough than what the rest of the world has, and that's a digital divide. You know, digital stuff doesn't trend in the Eastern Cape because we don't have the money, we don't have the resources, and also we don't understand what the fuck you're trying to give us. What's a podcast? Does it age on? Does a pasta? Does a mouth?
Subscribe podcast. This is a great intro. This is a great introduction to that. So yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So you leave with Touch HD.
Yeah, Touch. Also, can I get my 20,000 rand, bro? 20,000 rand is all you owe me, dog. Like just 20,000, dog.
Yeah.
You've got 20,000. Come on, give me 20,000. You've got 20. He's got 20,000. Does he not? You've got 20,000. Come on, Touch.
Yeah. So anyway, move back to Cape Town. What's the plan? What's going into your head?
I've got no plan. Mom is just being a mom. You know. Oh, Madlamin.
Do you have money saved up, then? Like, how does your life look like?
So, when I got fired from Y the first time, right? I got a good 40,000 rand from Y. They paid me out of my contract.
That's why.
So basically, I wasn't fired. I was retrenched. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have been because I fucked up. I was retrenched. Sorry, Asina, I love you, baby. And she sorted me out, dog. Like, she sorted it like, yo, you're gonna get this, that. I got 40,000 rand, got to Cape Town, 40,000 rand deep in my pockets. Ekhaya, andibhatele renti, andibhatele nazi emotweni izinto zam. All of my stuff are in the car. Everything that I have is in the car. I sold my couches. Most of what I couldn't sell, I gave to tools. And also, some of it was tools'. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where I was at with that.
That's fine. Oh my goodness. Tifuna sibuyele kule nto ke ngoku ye rate of new coach, new team.
Bullshit.
And also I was Izolo linye bengibukelela way got then called where he was doing like a breakdown of what's up and what's happening.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, well, and go ndiva into entsha ba there's new management in the works. It's like, oh, okay. It's the same template that
I'm going to go back to the likes of Colin Dow again. Colin Dow said to me, he hit me up, he was like, my brother, do you know what we should do? We should open up a freelancers union. When I researched that shit, I'm like, is there a freelancers union in South Africa? I get so many things, freelancers that, freelancers this, freelance. I'm like, but there's nothing that says union and fighting for freelancers' rights.
Right, yeah.
Nothing along those lines. And I'm like, Cox, let's do this thing. Cox does it, but also he's got a life. He's got a family. He's got mouths to feed, you know. We were stretched thin, you know what I mean? And also, Colin loves us. Guys, there's a person, I'm going to speak into camera, there's a person that's called Colin Dow. Colin Dow is an amazing human being. He does that, and then after that, I get the energy, Mosna. And I think he's gonna join you. He's the guy that took me to the Y Academy, right? And then after the Nabob, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I got screwed up so many times, countless times. And then I went back to thinking about Mac G, because Mac G, when I was in Y, Mac G was still asking for his job back. Do you know that?
To spin the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was still trying to get his job back when I was still at, excuse me, when I was still at Y. And when I would see Mac G, you could see that he was hurt every single time. And Stapora, I'm glad you didn't give him his job, because we wouldn't have this Mac G.
Yes, Mac G.
We wouldn't have this Mac G. Dog, I used to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. DiMaggio! No! It still rings in my head, because I would shower. My room was down the corridor, right? So I would shower while opening up the radio, just high enough for me to hear it, but low enough for the whole house to not hear it. Because mom is gonna get pissed off. Why goes on like a radio? Goes on like a radio? Matapin, who do you think you are in my house? And you, Kosa moms, guys.
Kosa moms, yeah.
Kosa moms. So, yeah, that's Mac G for me. So shout out to Mac G. Shout out to Mac G. Brilliant broadcaster. Brilliant broadcaster. I don't know why the fuck they're up Mac G's ass. Because Mac G knows what not to do and what to do. Because he's a broadcaster's broadcaster.
That's what he is, exactly.
He's a broadcaster's broadcaster.
And I think Mac G is also really great for the space, because he's sort of like made podcasting a viable thing in South Africa. That's why it's a like a shout out to Kuya for Loyiso. And also that's what makes Mac G a great podcaster as well. He has a background of being a broadcaster.
Exactly.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like
broadcasting comes with rules and regulations, guys, now. And also rules and regulations. Also, I'm a student of communication studies, right? Yeah. So I'm currently doing I'm currently studying. So I'm doing communication studies, and I understand. And the likes of or Mac G, for example, are not doing anything wrong. Do they need to be regulated? No. No. Do you know what you need to do? All you need to do is just tell them what you're doing is right or what you're doing is wrong. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And especially as executive, don't regulate us. Tell us that this is fucked up. Don't talk about this. You know what I mean? And also, if you want us to, well, because we are looked at as people to must punish. So Jesus, this thing has to grow. So Jesus, instead guide us. Mac G is up. Masiyekoni. Mac G wenzekaka. Wenzekaka ngoku Mac G. Don't do that. Don't do that. But instead, eat. You know what I mean?
I think that's the better approach, of course.
Because it also takes from our freedom of speech. Because what can you say? Because right now, if we were to talk about Secret Service right now, we're going to get people knocking on our door. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. If the Secret Service is fucking fucked, because we just know now, we just found out that the police are compromised. So our security services are compromised.
Compromised as well.
So imagine, that means our law is compromised.
That's mad, bro. So right now, it's like a game, right?
Okay.
But of course, like game, rules are you can bend it here and there. Come on.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
It's very simple. Preferably one word for Lumdun desire to describe them. But if you have more things to say about the person, then it's free reign, man.
Granted.
Yes, sir.
Granted.
So I have first of all, I have Uderi Chili M. What do you have to say?
Oh my God, like a goat. A goat, the greatest to ever do it.
No, you got taste, bro.
Yeah.
Taste.
The greatest to ever do it. Amongst the people that have shifted the needle as to what radio should have been back in the day. And they didn't do it because they didn't believe in it. A lot of people just needed that belief, and management doesn't believe in us. All management. And I'm not talking about my management. No, guys, like when I'm speaking on this podcast, it's just about the people that should be understanding what comes out of our mouths. What comes out of our mouths is what you tell us to. You know what I mean? With the tantalizer of our spice. But sometimes we go off key, and that works. That works. It works most of the time. You know what I mean? So right now, most of what we're doing as producers is trying to find the place of all the time. All the time. And that's why a producer doesn't sleep, doesn't rest, all the time. When I speak to you, don't think I'm speaking to you in vain. I'm trying to find something out from you. And when I do, sometimes I'll be like, that's weak, I can't use that. But then sometimes I'll just be like, we para. And I'm like, yo, parandin. You know what I mean? You just gave me a week. You just gave me a week. Yeah. So that's what it is. That's what it is.
That means goats. Chili M. Oh, you already spoke about because when I tell you learn TBO Touch. No, TBO Touch.
I'm at Abila, I go TBO Touch. My hand be my leg. Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate him as a broadcaster. Like, let's be honest. Like the likes of Smo, for example. Smo is yeah.
I like doing that.
Funny enough, you know Putsaki.
Yeah, my captain.
Yeah. So Putsaki said to me, Simo, you don't have a radio voice. Your voice is trash. And I was like, yeah, I know. Do you know what he did afterwards? He said, what you do and what Smooth does with your guys' voices can never be undone. And that's where I appreciate Putsaki.
I'm hearing it now that you mention it.
I've got a terrible voice, dog. This is not supposed to be on radio. This husky thing. Nothing China Gauza. Well, hey Chai.
It sounds like 10,000 types of
but with that being said, I'm too husky. The likes of Smo, Yakim, Mavula Valley, B, I don't know who else, I really don't know who else.
Raspiness or huskiness voice brings some character, even in in rap it works better. Cause I'm
in DMX.
Yeah, I'm thinking DMX, Jadakiss.
Yeah.
AKA Casbah, even all of them. But anyway, so we have already covered TBO Iman. Iman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ulumko Johnson.
Oh. Amazing. Couldn't have done it without him. That's it. Couldn't have done it without him. Gave me the best and worst times of my life. Oh shit, dog. Why the fuck did you do this to me? Oh my god.
We can move on from that.
No. Yeah.
Caesar, one word, Azzy.
Ah! King, that one.
Yeah.
King, that one. That one must wake up. He knows what he is.
Yeah.
He knows what he is. Oh my god. That's a king, that.
Yeah.
That's a king. Azile Maga, I've never enjoyed working with someone in my life. Oh fuck, man. You killed me at Lumko.
You
killed me at Lungo, dog. Like, Lungo Johnson is amazing. Lungo Johnson is the person that I used to live with. It was the best and the worst times of my life. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm crying like this. You know, yo, I love you and I respect you, Lungo. Shout out to Lungo. Okay, going back to, who's the...
Azil, after him.
Sorry, and Azile, you're not small. Yo, Azile Maga. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Watch out for that cat. You guys don't know what's coming for you.
I heard him, he's dangerous.
So I call myself Mr. Dangerous. Nah, that's him. That's him. He should take that dangerous and move on with it. Like,
no, there's certain kids that you hear that you're like, yeah, he's one.
Yo, Azile's voice, first of all, that he's full. Like, Azile is full. Like, it. When, yeah. You don't need to hear much from him. You believe everything he says, first of all.
I fucking hate guys who are like that, by the way. Like, no, I'm for real.
Right?
Like, I always like,
right?
Because my voice is like this, I always have to make sense.
I'm always.
And then when you have fun, like, it's very little effort in them saying something in Lendo, but they get their point across very clear because of go on. But shout out to Azile, by the way.
I tell him all the time, Azile is amazing, dog. Don't fuck with Azile, guys. He's the next big thing. Actually, he shouldn't be even the next. He should have been the next long ago.
Long ago. Yeah. Shout outs to Azile, man. Let's close it off right now. Tools.
Fuck. Amazing. The best thing. Like, I told my homie a long time ago, we don't speak anymore, mind you, but the most dopest person that you'll find on air and off air. Like, what you get on air is what you get off air on Tulani. Like, Tulani is, and the funny thing is that because we work in an industry where there are people that don't believe in us, you know what I mean? Tools needed no one to believe in him.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah. Also, he's full of himself. I love people that have an ego. He's full of himself. That's my homie. You know what I mean? And that's good. It works. It works. It really does. And most people that are on air right now are either people that have been put on by someone else, or there are people that have been told that you sound good on air.
You have a radio voice.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Please be on air. You know what I mean? But that person, yo, Tulani Madala, dog, yo, Mjembu. Hey, I've got a friend, Casper, or Kaz. Yo, Kaz says it all the time to me. So to learn madal. You know what I mean? I will always, and that's competition, healthy competition. Also, that's needed. You know what I mean? Be a person that's in competition. I want you to compete with me. I want you to compete. Be better than me. If you are, shout out. If you're not, come at me.
Yeah. But yeah, we've wrapped out the 5 people that we are playing a game about right now. Of course, we going back into the questions. Let's connect. Cape Town, from Cape Town, how does P happen, True FM? How does that whole thing come into the picture?
I'm dying down out of the gigs that Cox and Moses are giving me. TV gigs, yeah. Yes. And I'm being a runner, right? So I'm not getting much, man. Like 2,000 rand is a lot, you know? I'm just being up and down. So this is things just to sustain me. And shout out to God for understanding that I don't need a child right now. I don't have a child still. But I raise a lot, eh? Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple of children that have matriculated on my name. Matriculated. Those are 19, 18-year-olds. You know what I mean? Not from my own, you know, but those are people that I believed in, you know. Now, I am doing that, and where's the question again, sorry?
Question is connecting Cape Town to here. So you were talking about TV gigs and being
okay, and I dollar those, right? I do those TV gigs, and now I'm pissed off at myself as to, Simo, what's next? Oh, can't do Loyiso
Bala.
Loyiso, what they call themselves Balas as well. If you watch the show,
yeah.
They Balas. So Loyiso hits me up and says, hey, I would like for you to do a show. I don't know which one, but I want you to do a show. I'm like, what show? It's on Sunday, is what he said to me. I was like, immediately when he dropped the phone, immediately I was like, I know.
So it's a similar situation to Touch over a phone call.
I got called. Dog, I was headhunted in all of what I do.
That's what I wanted to.
I was headhunted, dog. Like I was headhunted. You come. You know what I mean? And it's because you lay the foundation, you know? Also, laying in that foundation, even with my Nigeria gig, it's me laying the foundation. It's you knocking on the door countless times and being said, no. And if you don't understand that, you're stupid. Because you're not going to get into the show immediately. Now, can we cut?
Yeah.
Tamzi, my tingel.
Sorry.
Keep rolling.
Yeah, let's go.
We've run out of disk space.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we got about 2 more minutes, so I think we can wrap it.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Okay, let's go.
Let's wrap it up. Loyiso Bala call True FM.
Yeah, he calls me and he says, yo, we need a show. I do the last round. After the last round, it's like, okay, cool, you're better than this. After the last round, I do A to Z, which is Saturday 3 to 6. I kill that as well. Straight after that, he's like, yo, give me your CV. What do you have? Dog, I don't have that much into like mainstream radio, but I still give it to him. And he's like, dog, do my drive. I rock it. And that time I'm working with AJ and Reggie. Whoa! You can already hear. Dog, I don't know these people. I'm from, what, Pretoria? I don't know who Reggie is and AJ are, you know? But I still kill it, dog. Reginald will tell you right now, and I'm sorry, Nkosiam, but he knows how much of a passion producing was for me. Kill it. And then after that, he's like, yo, I'm giving you a new drive time team. I'm like, oh, okay. Here we are. They arrived, went behind the ears, but Jesus Christ, look at them now. That's all you need. Time, patience, and also just the everyday of grilling. You know, you need to grill because, for example, Sanele is a person that was a part of the show for a very long time, but even he needed to be grilled. You know what I mean? Because it's a new scenario. You know what I mean? You don't know how to work in the space. So I gave him the respect, you know. Don't walk into someone's house and start rearranging furniture. You know what I mean? Walk into someone's space and be like, okay, that couch doesn't look nice. After like a week or two, that couch doesn't look nice. Can we move it there? And then we move there, everyone's just like, yeah! So that was my team. And I love this team. This team is the radio award-winning team. It's going to win more than one award. I'm telling you, this is not even I'm not manifesting because we've worked that hard.
So how do we get a hold of Captain Z right now?
Hey man, get a hold of Captain Z through the manager, which is my girlfriend, or hit me up, Captain Z, at Captain Z, at Captain_Z, to be honest, across all social media. You can catch me on Twitch, Malum_Captain Z, because Malum win.
Yeah.
Yes, we're Ankh right now. And I can't say it. You know what I mean?
And on air?
Dangerous!
Sugi Khavar, you're from the man himself. Give us the times, and also you're producing Drive. People should know that.
Okay, so I am on Drive, which is a producer on Drive, 3 to 6 on True FM every Monday to Friday. I am on Jasmine 105.7, which is in Nigeria, Lagos. Saturday and Sunday, 10 until 2. And then I am on the one and only most expensive radio show that you can find in your entire life, which is True FM A to Z, 4 until 7.
That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I think there's gonna be definitely part 2 because we need to do the technical stuff.
You made me cry, bro. You made me cry, bro. You actually made me cry, bro. It's funny, eh? Like I did say I wasn't gonna cry on this thing, but then you just made me cry for no reason, which is funny, eh?
Yeah. But anyways, I think we'll have a part 2 where we like sing like later. But other than that, I think this was a very brilliant.
No, thank you very much. Also, just like for looking out, and I did say this to you. I've never had an interview before.
Yeah.
I don't know how to handle this. So shout out to you for putting me into the driver's seat, whereas I know that I'm usually in the back.
In the back. My man, I can go say close the off lid. We do have, but for the people watching, they'll hear it on post. But if no there's a shout out from a friend of ours. So yeah, please take a listen here.
This is what's good, sir. Well, and just congratulate the sir on everything that he's achieved. I remember the first time I ever saw Spark in you, sir, was the day you were on ground they told you that you eliminated, sir, and you told everybody that you'll be back. And now you're back, sir, and you're killing it, and you're just doing so well, my brother. So I just wanted to give you your flowers, sir, and I'm hoping for the best. I know you've been through the ups and downs of this radio industry and this entertainment space. You've gone from the highs and the lows and back to the highs. I just want to say, sir, as your friend, I'm very proud of you. And onwards and upwards, my sir. Keep going. I appreciate you as a friend. And I'm going to see you soon. Big shout out to the homie Maverick. I hope you guys have a dope band.
Samke is a older brother of mine, especially within producing. He didn't know I was going to produce, right? This is a person that put me in the driver's seat of producing. He's like, dog, do this thing, this is how we do it. And shout out to Samke. And Samke, I love you very much because this is a man that has been in the ups and downs. Right now, even the place that we were growing in doesn't love us. Samke, love you. I 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 love you.
Mic drop. Do we have time for his Buzu Khudmas?
I'm full now.
Okay.
But then run it.
We can run there. Khudmans, any questions? We got friends of the show here.
Okay, my name is Mzee. I'm a friend of Simo. I knew this guy, I think a year and a half back or like 2 years back, yeah. Well, I coincidentally we stayed, we were like neighbors, our flats were next to one another. I remember when he first came, he had a friend of his, I don't know what he does there, but it's this guy who's dissecting those things of Ilanduga, voiceovers and all of those things. Yeah. So Oshiko, I knew him before, and then this guy came along. They parted together and whatever, yeah. But Simo was a nice guy and all of those things. So that's how I know him. That's the background. So we've been friends since then. So I don't want to ask like an important question, but because we speak and all of that. So I just want to know what would he give up radio for? That one thing he would give up radio for. That's all I want to know.
Okay.
For agriculture.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to agriculture. I'll go back home, start farming, because also I know by info you call me guy. So, and also my mom's old, so I should be there. But me not being there is because I have to realize my dreams. So I have to go back eventually. So yeah, just agriculture.
Julio, do we have? That was a great question, by the way.
That was an amazing question. That's an amazing question. Actually, come to think of it, you made me think about my life.
Just a shout out
In a flash.
Okay, shout out to
Total.
All right.